Hey, this is Tommy McDonald here at Bronco Motors Infiniti. Today we're taking a look at our 2015 QX80 certified pre-owned, very low miles, and she is loaded, for lack of a better term. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's got the wheel and tire package, the driver assistance package, the driver awareness package rather, and I'll get you a good look all the way around it. Our deluxe technology package. Pardon me while I climb up on the side of the hill here. And I know we were a little bit concerned about, well, as we all should be, about the body panels and making sure those things are straight and good looking. I'll get you the best look at those that I can from afar. If after viewing this you have questions or something you'd like me to show you up close and personal or in more detail, I would be happy to do exactly that. All you need to do is let me know. All right, and I'll come out here and do this again and get you a good look at exactly what you want to see. Okay, as we look up the passenger side here, you know, I don't want to sound too cheesy about it, but this thing's immaculate. It's clean, it's straight, which is what's required to get into the certified pre-owned program. But I don't see any touch-up, any dents, any dings, nothing. I'll get you a good look at all the wheels. We want to make sure there's no road rash on any of those. This is the passenger side rear. Right here, looks good to me. And let's walk up this passenger side and get you a good look at the body panels. Looks very good to me. We'll go across the hood. And you'll have to forgive me, I'm far from a play-by-play guy. So I'll just sit here and blather a little bit as things come to mind. Passenger side, front wheel. They all look really good. Get you a look at this front bumper. Right? I mean, this thing's straight. There's no chips, there's nothing on this car that I can see at all. One little bit. All right, look down this side. We'll walk down that side as soon as we look at this driver's side front wheel here. Up close look at that. That passenger side rear and front ends up being the ones that people have a tendency to curb, but those ones look immaculate to me. All right, so we've walked around the car. I'll get you a driver's side look at the wheel, the rear wheel. Fantastic shape. Back off, look at an overall view. So we have, you know, every option in the book in this thing. Obviously, it's got a power lift gate. Back here in the back, we've got power fold up and down rear seats. You can kind of see that thing in action as I push this button. She goes down. It's actually moving kind of slow right now. Reason for that is because the vehicle itself is not turned on. It's in power save mode, so it doesn't move all that quickly. But a good view from the vehicle in the back. We do have a 12 volt back here, if that's of any interest to you. There's actually room in these back seats for a normal sized human being. You know, I'd make it back there just fine going out to dinner or whatever we're doing. Good view here. All right, we just push this one little button and the door will close for us. Not magic or anything, I'm sure we've all seen it before, but kind of a neat feature. You can open and close that thing from your key fob, from the back button that we just saw, and from a position up in the driver's spot. Immaculate. There's some shading in here, so it's kind of hard to tell, but this thing is clean as a whistle. I'll get you a good look at the seats. You know, I don't want to say the rear seats have never been sat in because I really have no clue, but they have no damage or visible wear to them whatsoever. They look like they're in very, well, they are in very good condition, and they look spectacular. All right, these rear captain seats come along with the full center console, as you can see. We've got a couple of cup holders here that are actual sized, right? You can fold them down for bigger cups or smaller. This is a storage unit that contains whatever you'd like it to, but right now it's got a couple of things in it. The remote control and the 2 wireless headphones for the entertainment center. DVD in the headrests. You can play separate videos or shows, whatever you'd like, on those 2. All right, so the kids don't have to fight, neither do the adults. Back here, we've got heated outboard rear seats. Okay, so we got heated seats. We can control our own air in the back. And we've got a true climate back here. I'll explain that. 120 volt, a 12 volt, and then the fun stuff plug-ins there. Oh, there's also a little bit of, and a lot of owners don't even know this, there is storage inside that, on the bottom part of that armrest. Anyhow, let me clean up my mess. The climate I was telling you about. We actually have true climate back here to where you've got the rear air on. It is on. We're not waiting for some little, hole coming out of this, the B pillar or the C pillar, trying to cool us off or heat us up. We have true air that comes from overhead. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you dizzy. And underneath both seats. So we've got actual climate back here, which is very, very, very nice. A couple of things I want to show you real quick. Oh, we do have a sunroof. Hooray, that's always wonderful. A couple things I want to show you real quick. In the vehicle, as I start it up, the windshield wipers work. That's nifty. Infiniti always welcomes you. Turn the fan down a little bit here. Turn the AC on because it's 85 degrees and I'm baking. So we have got a full navigation system. Very intuitive, very easy to use. You can sort by address, points of interest. It'll find you, the closest Mexican restaurant, whatever you tell it to do. It is an up-to-date, latest technology mapping system, all right, navigation system. Super easy to navigate through this stuff. That's all a color touchscreen, all right, and those are our controls. We can dial through. We use this as a almost a mouse, okay? That's enter or reset or whatever there in the middle. As we go down, I'll get you a good look at the center console here, or I will try. Beautiful. Right here, this is nifty stuff. Let's let that come into focus. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle. You notice that red? It is on auto. That means it's an all-wheel drive. We can also turn it into four-wheel drive. That easy. The vehicle is now in 4-high. All right, or we can turn it back to auto, which is super easy to do. Okay, I have to put the brake on, put it in gear. So, that being said, there is a tow mode. You can pull up to 8,800 pounds, snow mode, and you can turn on and off your automatic traction control. The front seats are heated and cooled, which is fantastic. We can fold the second row seats so our third row passengers do not get trapped. We can power fold those from right here. Just to look at that bank of controls. Let me scroll up. Ooh, analog clock. That's always important, right? I've got to have my fun doing this. So one of the things that's really neat, we push this little camera button right here. Hey. So we are not in reverse, we are in park. So we are looking at the front of the car, and those guidance lines are going to work in conjunction with our steering. I'm turning the steering wheel here. All right, and I'll go back to center as I center them. So this is a camera out the front of the car. Okay, this is a 360 degree view with cameras mounted around the vehicle, so you can see all the way around yourself. If I put it into reverse, you'll see the camera view on the left side switch to the reverse, the backup camera. Okay, but this one always stays here unless we tell it we want to change the view. And then it's the backup camera, because we're in reverse, and the right side of the vehicle. Okay, so if we're parking up against a curb, parallel parking, it's just tougher to see out of that side. That's why they've done that. And we hit change view one more time, and you can get a full view of whatever you're in. Right now we're in reverse, so we're looking at the back. I'll move it into park, so now we're looking at the front. We can change view again, and it goes back to our original viewing. I'm sure you can see how that works. So this vehicle has 12,284 miles on it. Okay, she's almost a newbie. Our executive director here drove this for about 5,000 miles as his demo. If you'd like, I can introduce him to you, and you will see that you should not be afraid in any way of miles he might put on a car. He put about 70 miles a day on it, 35 miles each way, getting to and from work, and that's all he ever did with it. Right from our steering wheel, we can control our entire audio system, our voice commands, our cruise control, I mean, everything you can imagine. The voice commands are really neat. You can tell the vehicle that you want to change the radio station. It'll work in conjunction with the navigation controls, make a phone call, all that stuff. These two buttons right here are really the fun ones. Let's see if that'll come into focus. This button, there's my finger, right there. That turns on and off all of your safety systems in the car, okay, with the exception of airbags. Airbags are always on. But it turns on and off our blind spot awareness detection system, which is that little light, amber light above that Bose tweeter there. It does happen to have them on both sides, which is kind of nifty. So it's got lane departure warning as well. So it'll beep at you if we're fading out of a lane. But if we don't respond, it will actually push you back into that lane with braking on one side of the vehicle or another. Another neat safety feature. Cruise control works in conjunction with forward collision alert. You can set a distance between you and the car ahead of you, and it will hold that distance, which is very, very nice. Let me turn it off, show you a couple more things before I go running out of here. Oh, the door panels, right? Important stuff. Get you a good look at those. I'm going to shut this and open it again so that the beeping stops. Okay, all the door panels look immaculate. All of them. I've looked at them. This is the only seat that you know, it's the driver's seat. If there's wear anywhere, it would be here, right? Nope. I'm afraid not. This vehicle looks immaculate to me. It's in excellent, excellent, excellent condition. And they're beautiful. So, that being said, I wanted to show you one more thing. Memory seats. These are not just your average everyday memory seats, all right? There's two of them, but you can set your key fob to that memory as well, to that seat. So when you walk up to the car, no matter who's been driving it, the vehicle will know that it's your key. It will set your mirrors, your seat, and your power steering wheel to your settings. It will also, over time, remember your air settings, your radio settings, your navigation settings. It's actually pretty slick. All the controls for the 10-way power seats on both sides. Let me get you a look at what the driver's view would be here. So I'm going to hop in the back and then put the phone where I would be sitting. Beautiful car. I certainly would not have any hesitations about driving this vehicle around. All right, my friend. Hopefully I've gotten you a good look at it. Remember, if you have any questions whatsoever, don't be shy. I am here to help. All right, so if you've got questions or you saw something that I didn't point out, or there's whatever it is, all right, don't be afraid to give me a call, shoot me a text, an email, whatever it is, and I'd be happy to come out here and get you a closer look at it or answer any questions you might have. All right, one last look as we walk around. All right, I'll get this thing sent your way as quickly as I can. Remember, this is Tommy McDonald at Bronco Motors Infiniti, 208-559-3985.